Let me take you to one other part of this in public forum where we've been told that the Nigerian military, the level of welfare for the Nigerian military at whatever level, whether the infantry, most especially their welfare package. Let's look at it from that part. Do you think the federal government needs to up the game to let these people know, give them a treatment, to let them know that your service to the country is not just appreciated by just mouths, but your welfare, your family, the way the government should cater for them and cater for you. Just look at the welfare of the military.
The welfare of all Nigerians is important. Not talking of those who have committed their lives to protect the lives of others. So I knew that when President Buhari came in, there have been a lot of improvements in the welfare of the people, especially the soldiers in the battlefront. However, when we look at the resources of this country and what the political class are enjoying compared to these people, we still find out that the gap is too much. So we need to make our armed forces so attractive to the best of our people, the best of our brains, the best of our men and women who have the competence and the character to deliver. And we find out most times the soldiers are far away from their families for months, if not for years. And if they cannot take care of their responsibilities effectively at home, it will affect their psychology in the battlefield. If you will not be able to pay your children's school fees and your wife is calling you, and yet you still need to protect your country and perhaps sacrifice your life, you won't be at your best. So anything to improve the welfare of the soldiers and the military or the armed forces is a good idea. But welfare is different from having the right personnel and the right strategy. For me, training and retraining is important. We must sometimes two highly trained soldiers may be able to defeat 20 untrained soldiers because of their competency, because of the strategies, because of how well they've been trained to perform on the battlefield. So welfare is good, training is important, strategies, but everything that has to do with leadership. If you have a leader that believes that everybody under me must be taken care of, they will take care of them very well.
Okay, now there's a way some persons says like you have soldiers, you must when you're planning for their financial wealth, with their welfare and their welfare generally, you must be able to kit a soldier using $1,000 or maybe $2,000, or just there's a way you should attach it to make it look something that exhibit, like you said, competency and strength. Do you think, in what measure would you think the Nigerian government should do that in kitting the Nigerian military, and also in taking care of, like, taking their words from primary to tertiary level education for their kids and their children? And even when we have some people, their demise, who pay the ultimate price on the field of battle, how should their families be treated and be looked after by the government?
I think when we have any soldier that we've lost in the battle, the responsibility of that family lies in the shoulders of the government, especially the education of the children of that soldier. So there must be
support of the wife.
Yes, yes, they must support them. But what I'm saying is that there should be a scholarship for all the children, apart from the normal welfare they give them, so that because they've lost their father does not mean they will lack the necessary education to become the best. It's a sad thing to lose your father, but it's very bad if losing your father has this enable you not to become who you have to be in life, achieving your full potentials. So, and what makes a soldier very powerful is the gadgets, is the equipment they have to fight the war. And that's why one of those strong militaries in the world, they have enormous gadgets. The US military, the UK military, then now we have Indian, Pakistan, and Chinese also, you know, having Russians having powerful gadgets, so that in terms of confrontation with the enemies, they have the right tools to use. If you don't have the right tools, if you don't have the right key, you can't open any door. Sometimes it may be huge, you just be, but the right person with the right key will just open it and enter. That is how the right tools is important for the military to get results.